In the hush before dawn, when the world still holds its breath, there is a moment of infinite possibility, one we too often squander in the theater of dating. Picture yourself, heart pounding like gladiatorial drums, words stumbling from tongue to air, each syllable a wager. We chase attraction as though it were a prize to claim, forgetting that true connection blooms when we stand still in our own truth. Marcus Aurelius, writing by torchlight in the cold marble halls of Rome, reminded himself, dig within. Within is the wellspring of good. By embracing this mindset, we transform every awkward pause into a portal of self discovery. This is not performance, it is presence. Today, we unpack 20 errors, missteps in the dance of courtship where too many of us trip over our own projections. Each misstep holds its own lesson. With the cool clarity of Seneca and the gentle firmness of Epictetus, we will wade through the folly of forced confidence, the snare of insincerity, and the labyrinth of overthinking. Imagine if you could greet every encounter with a poised mind, a heart tuned to honesty, and a spirit unafraid to be seen. By embracing these ancient teachings, you will find the path from folly to mastery, one mindful step at a time.
Forced charm over genuine connection. Too often we reach for a polished line, slick, rehearsed, hollow, believing that charisma is crafted, not uncovered. Yet Epictetus counsels, don't seek for everything to happen as you wish, but rather wish that what happens happen as it happens. If your interest is sincere, let it flow without artifice. Now let's explore how to shift from performance to presence. Eager oversharing before trust is built. We spill our life story in the first 5 minutes as though revealing every scar and triumph will spark instant intimacy. In truth, Seneca whispers, trust is born in the moment when silence speaks louder than words. By savoring the gentle cadence of conversation, you invite curiosity and deep connection rather than overwhelm. Excessive self-deprecation, sarcasm can be disarming. Too much of it becomes a shield, hiding genuine worth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Instead of deflecting praise with jokes at your expense, acknowledge your strengths with quiet confidence and let humor complement, not replace your authenticity. Ignoring active listening. Our minds often rehearse responses while our date speaks, missing the subtleties of tone and choice of words. Epictetus taught that we control only our own judgments and actions. By truly listening, leaning in, reflecting back, you demonstrate respect and presence. Imagine if you could quiet the inner commentary and simply hear. Rushing intimacy. We equate physical proximity with emotional depth, racing to hold hands, share passwords, or unveil private jokes. Seneca warned against haste. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Build intimacy in layered steps, eyes, words, laughter, rather than collapsing time in a desperate sprint. Is neglecting emotional self-care. A man burned out by his own anxieties brings little warmth to another's flame. Marcus Aurelius implored himself to maintain inner tranquility. You have power over your mind, not outside events. By tending your own emotional well-being, journaling, reflection, purposeful rest, you arrive balanced and open. Overanalyzing every text. We dissect each emoji, agonize over response times, craft messages like strategic campaigns. Epictetus would smile. If you're pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment of it. Release the tyranny of endless analysis and let conversation flow. Playing hard to get, to a fault. The Stoics valued equanimity, not manipulation. Seneca reminds us, true enjoyment arises, not from the mere possession of riches, but from the joy of action. Rather than withholding interest to gain leverage, express genuine curiosity, and watch connection flourish naturally. Pretending to be someone you're not. We adopt personas: cool, intellectual, adventurous, and daredevil to impress. Marcus Aurelius insisted on authenticity. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. A foundation built on pretense will crack. Authenticity endures. Now let's explore the power of being unapologetically yourself. Failing to set healthy boundaries. Generosity without limits breeds resentment. Epictetus taught that freedom is rooted in choice. By clearly communicating your values and limits, you cultivate mutual respect and a connection rooted in honesty rather than obligation. Neglecting shared values. We focus on hobbies, surfing, craft beers, while skirting over fundamental beliefs. Seneca urges alignment of purpose. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. By exploring core values early, you plant seeds for deeper compatibility. Letting insecurities drive the conversation. We brag, we boast, we beg for reassurance, sneaking hollow armor in place of confidence. Marcus Aurelius reminds, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Face your insecurities with courage, and noble vulnerability will heal them. Forgetting the art of courtesy. A door left unlocked, a thank you unread. Small gestures carry grand meaning. Epictetus said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Courtesy is listening in action. It speaks volumes. Rushing to judgment. A misstep, a flubbed word, and we write off potential. Seneca advises restraint. Pause. Let your impulse pass. By granting space for trial and error, you foster a climate where both can grow. Avoiding silence at all costs, we fill pauses with trivia, fearing that quiet is discomfort. Yet Marcus Aurelius found solace in stillness. Be silent or let thy words be worth more than silence. Embrace shared silence as a canvas for deeper resonance. Imagine if you could sit together in contemplative calm, overlooking non-verbal cues. Your posture, tone, and gaze speak a richer language than words. Epictetus taught mindfulness of action. Watch for open gestures, mirrored movements, and shifts in energy. They guide you toward genuine attunement. Making dating a competition. We tally responses, compare notes, measure worth in trophies collected. Seneca warns, wherever there's a human being, there's an opportunity for kindness. Shift focus from scorekeeping to shared humanity. Ignoring red flags out of hope. We camouflage warning signs, hoping love transforms flawed behavior. Marcus Aurelius knew, reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Listen to red flags as clear messages, not inconveniences to be glossed over. Failing to express gratitude. We take time together for granted, forgetting simple thanks. Epictetus counsels, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Express appreciation often and sincerely. Forgetting to reflect and grow. Each encounter is a mirror. We exit dates unchanged, unaware of patterns. Seneca reminds us, while we are postponing, life speeds by. In the grand mosaic of life, every relationship is a tessera, a small piece that adds depth, color, and meaning. By recognizing these 20 missteps, you embrace not only the art of dating, but the art of living. Imagine if each date became a canvas for Stoic practice, where your mind remains calm, your heart sincere, and your spirit ever curious. By embracing the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, you transform each encounter from a performance into a pilgrimage, a journey towards self-mastery and authentic connection. Now let's explore how this mindset ripples outward, turning missteps into milestones of growth. Take this moment to breathe. Place hand to chest and feel the steady rhythm of your own becoming. Imagine if you could carry these lessons into every interaction, greeting each soul you meet not as a conquest, but as a mirror reflecting your highest potential. Now, by embracing this mindset, you awaken a quiet revolution within, one wherein dating ceases to be a frantic pursuit and becomes instead a sacred practice of presence, purpose, and profound humanity.